Hey guys, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We have to go rescue Hypasia. I'm a little nervous because my computer has been having some issues. See, as you can see, it's lagging a bit. I might have to go get some more RAM. Eventually, not now. But I think this stream will be more of me getting lost in the realm. Oh, Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. But me getting lost in the cave rather than voice acting. Just a warning. Hello, Hypatia! Hey, there's nobody there! Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. What was that sound? It's Hypatia! Is she okay? Yep, here we are. Oh, never mind. There you are! Hypatia, are you alright? So hungry. Need water. She looks famished. There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait! Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around. Oh boy. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Relax, my mom. Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area. Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there was something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows, maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. Oh, that's right, I changed it to Bloom. Bloom team. I still really like Air Traveler. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called right now. Animo. Yeah, really like Animo Traveler. No? You're not gonna let me do that? Got it. Boing. 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 I'm sorry. Boing. I'm easily entertained. But yeah, for whatever reason, this domain is so confusing to me, so I apologize if I get lost. Because after all, I've played it 3 times in my other playthroughs. just now? Why did everything around us suddenly change? Oh, I'll take this. The water is so pretty. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, it's telling me to go this way for some reason. Could have sworn we just came here, but okay. I guess not. How? Yes, that bloom is so nice. Okay, I don't think it's bloom. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have hydro to make it bloom. But I kept calling Dendro bloom for some reason. I don't know. It's a weird day. So on YouTube, you guys seem to really like my 15-minute videos, which is understandable. I just tend to stream longer than that. And I could, like, make them into parts, but I don't know, it's a lot of extra effort. I feel like I should also bring this up, but I'm doing a Higurashi dub. That's why sometimes you guys will see me playing Higurashi and streaming that. That's my own thing, where I fandub it by myself, but I also have a group who's fandubbing it with me, and I have a TikTok for that. I can't remember at the top of my head right now. I think it's Beaded Goose or something. I'm doing a great job advertising my TikTok. Very great. No, wait! My chest! My chest! Hold up! Hold up, let me go back. Bro, it's straight up not letting me go back. That is tragic. It is going to tease me and say that there's a chest over there forever. So... thanks for that, game. Very cool. Very cool. I guess not that way? Do I have to use... yeah, I do. Left button... left button X. Sometimes it doesn't work, so... Goodbye, chest. I will never see you again, just saying. Woo. Okay, left button X.
Dante, what is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh boy, it's another one of these. Just to get the photo on the other side. Any chests for me? Like the one you stole from me, you robbers? Also, this is gonna be a crazy decision, but I may just replace Flint in my team with Barbara. But I'm gonna need to build her first. Oh, okay, yeah. I love this scene. Well, 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 looks like we meet again, traveler.
Ah, Haypasia Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place? Plotting? You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Defeat the Abyss Herald. Pretty sure we can't defeat this guy, which is nice because I don't have to worry about stressing about my team dying. Very nice. If my team was in like Smash Bros or something, Flint would be the weakest one. Not because he's weak. Again, I've said this before. But because I don't know how to use him. And he's not built. He's definitely not built. I'm more of a Barbara main myself, but I don't know. Oh.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time to realize how weak and powerless you really are. My journey will not end here. I still must find my sister. Your sister? Oh, pitiful traveler. You're really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. And don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die. Huh? What was all that just now? Strange, it feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Haypasia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is. Quick, let's see how she's doing. So sweet. Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second there.
Well, are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After giving the semi-conscious Haypasia some water and fruit juice, Ugh, who's there? Tighnari, is that you? Ugh.
Huh? It's okay, you can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Tighnari. I see, so you're friends with Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all these fruit.
Oh, well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found it here, there was all this fruit lying around. And even some juice drippings from your lips. How did you end up like this, anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and seen me like that. Fucking hell. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is that a little round creature? Oh, so you're able to see them too. You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before, and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry, he means you no harm. He only dragged you into the dream because he hoped to buy himself a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor anyway?
I'm not exactly sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro-Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and started meditating, my heart was still pounding and my mind was racing with all the knowledge I had touched. And at that very moment, I noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again, and sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they weren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them, but I never would have expected them to save me. What fascinating creatures. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had no questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice. Still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier, ugh. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and our radish fettuccine soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Oh, good. Oh, I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit. Make some food by the fireside. So, I have been doing some voice acting today already. That's why my throat is already a bit dead. But we're fine. Everything's fine. Sweet Madame. I thought we brought food already. What else? Radish veggies. No, just veggies. Oh. washing dishes over the fire.
Well done. Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing, and the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Haypasia.
Are you already finished cooking? It smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte. Same, girl. I feel that on a spiritual level. After a delicious meal together, we tell Haypasia about connecting with Urban. Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's so hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spirit Borneo for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so, and everyone at the academia even landed me a genius. You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spirit Borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Devata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her power to peer into the depths of the earth. I think I understand. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person with great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That's primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the General Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any similar scent to the ingredients of Spirit Borneo would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you have already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you are using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit Boreal should no longer trigger such reactions.
Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I'm quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I consider it worthwhile so long as I can connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher, after all. As a member of the Watawahist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception weren't so limited, unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful. Without doing so, will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm, while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Haypasia?
Of course I do, especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silence without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh? Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Reminds me of the dream I saw from the R&R. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the fool's delusions that you encounter in your sleep. I was born to a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I start dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, the day I scared the little Arinara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then I was foolish and ignorant, as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. I'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Ermisel?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Ermisel itself. World, forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurana life. I might have some answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. Thanks, Haypasia. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking. We continued chatting before settling down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia's alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, I think it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd like to ask about, you know where to find me. About dreams. Even though the little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the contents of the dream. The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside. Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I need never worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel like I was somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to explain. About Arminsel. Sumeru researchers use spirit boarding to assist them in connecting with Arminsel to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream, at least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Arminsel myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. About your unusual neighbor. I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures, but I'm from Sumeru City, and I've never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here. And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me. I've noticed on several occasions as they're playing under the trees. They'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tighnari always shows up here. Perhaps I should ask Tighnari about this the next time I see him. Goodbye. Take care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with you. Okay, so we can go back to Gandharvaville, but first... Healing up, healing up. Whoa! So much stuffs. Let us go see the color. Also, I love the Sumer arc a lot, but the Fontaine arc is also really important to me. And it's going to be a lot of using my voice, so I'm super excited about it. Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join in is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a Force Watcher and that's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones, but isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As such, as Sage Kaja clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Urbansol. How could you possibly refuse? Keep your emotions in check, Willem. Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia and not cause a scene. Sage Kaja, I'm truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I'm merely a Force Watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me? Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Ermerta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead. I see. Huh. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally. Tighnari, your master, is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance. And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kaja? You'll know once you've arrived in Sumer City, that is. And how long will I be required to stay? There's no definite answer as of now. Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either. Tighnari, but you... So be it. Come, Guilom, we're leaving.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Haypasia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that Goose has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Will you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Ermerta Darshan, and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it'll ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh, what is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevada. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next stop, Sumeru City. Ah, but wait, before that,
we can just say goodbye to Kale.
That's right. Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yeah, she's doing much better, after being confined to her bed all this time. I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path toward the north crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. Alright, let's go. Farewell.
What? Farewell, and good luck to you both. I tried to give Tighnari that sass, but I don't know how well that went. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharville. You should be able to find her there. About Kale. Don't you worry about Kale. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the withering and her disease. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharville. You should be able to find her there. About the Academia's invitation, It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Kale needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I never was one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia. Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally, it seems that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter you sent me was uncharacteristically polite. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharville. You should be able to find her there. See you. Farewell, traveler.
Oh, I've been waiting for you two. Well, never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Samara City.
Please take care of yourself, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, well, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still going to worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you, that means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh, what is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little messy, so please don't laugh. Hey, thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, Trinity Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharville again. The rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Yay! Alright, we'll be going to Samara City in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!